Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming back to my channel today. Have you ever felt stuck or stagnant? Like no matter what you do, your life just keeps playing out in the same way? Maybe you even thought you were doing things differently, but still getting the same results? That's usually a sign that it's time for a paradigm shift. In this video, I'm going to share 5 powerful teachings, techniques that helped me and many others shift their mindset and start living from a completely different level. Let's get into it. Number 1, you can't solve a problem with the same mind that created it. Quote by Albert Einstein. This quote is a reminder that real transformation requires new thinking. If you're stuck in a loop, whether it's with money, relationships, or self-worth, you need to rise above the old thought patterns that got you there in the first place. This is the essence of paradigm shifting. You can't keep thinking the same things and get better results. Have a reflection. Ask yourself, am I thinking from my old identity or from the version of me that I'm becoming? You have to begin thinking like that version, acting and making decisions like that version for anything to shift. You have to embody the new identity of the version that has what you want. Number 2, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. Quote from Henry Ford. Your beliefs are powerful. They either build your future or block it. Most of us underestimate how deeply our inner dialogue controls our reality. If you constantly tell yourself, I'm not ready, or I don't deserve better, your life will mirror that belief. Remember that. The universe always says yes. So if your inner dialogue keeps talking about how poor you are, you cannot attract prosperity. The mirror shows you what you are, not what you want. Whatever you believe is what you will experience in this 3D reality. Perception shift tip. Practice affirmations that challenge your old beliefs. Even if you don't fully believe them yet, your mind accepts what it is repeatedly fed. So why not feed it intentionally and consciously? Make it a point to check in several times throughout the day and see what stories you've been telling yourself. And when it needs revision, do it with intention and purpose. Number 3, when you change the way that you look at things, the things that you look at change. This one blew my mind the first time I heard it. Your perception literally alters your experience. 2 people can go through the same situation and have 2 completely different realities, all because of how they interpret it. Change your lens and the world responds. The 2 just told themselves 2 different stories about the meaning they gave to that situation. When the old ones don't align with who you're becoming. For example, turn setbacks into setups. What if rejection is just redirection? It's true almost always, if you think about it. Remember a time in your life when something happened that you perceived as negative, only to find that sometime later that it was probably the best thing that ever happened to you. Number 4, all that we are is the result of what we have thought. That quote is from Buddha. It teaches us that your life is a reflection of your dominant thoughts. Your inner world creates your outer world. If you want to change your life, change the mental habits that are running in the background. The self-talk, the constant chatter. If there's something in your physical world that you would like to see different, examine what rooted belief has made that thing true. Make a new, more empowering decision. Here's a suggested journaling prompt. What thoughts do I think daily that may be holding me back? The ones that don't want you to take risks or try something new in order to keep you safe. When your nervous system is triggered, it doesn't know if you're being chased by a tiger or just wanting to try something new. So it sends signals to your brain that there's danger. Then the brain will automatically try to stop you from doing that thing in order to keep you safe. In that moment, you can consciously recognize that that's what's happening and then calm your nervous system down by doing some box breathing. Inhale for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4. Repeat that cycle 5 to 10 times, and it will signal to your nervous system that you're safe, because it knows that you would not be having controlled breath if you were being chased by a tiger. Then you affirm the new thought or belief, and your brain's RAS, or reticular activating system, will begin to look for evidence of its truth. For example, changing a story that money is hard to make to a new story that money is easy to make. Number 5, the only limits in our life are those that we impose upon ourselves. That is a quote from Bob Proctor. This one is a tough truth, but also deeply empowering. We often don't realize how conditioned we are to think small. Paradigm shifts break those mental ceilings and show you just how limitless you actually are. The infinite universe doesn't care if you're asking for $100 or $1 million. Something being big is only a limit to the human mind. Your true consciousness doesn't have limitations. That's why anything is possible. Remember, your current circumstance is not your final destination. Your point of power is always in the current moment. Not what you were doing 5 minutes ago. That's gone. It's always in the right now. This moment, you get to decide what you're going to think about and believe until it's habit and until your outer world reflects it. Have faith while you're shedding the old identity, and know that sometimes it can be emotional as you say goodbye to an outdated version of yourself. Give yourself compassion like you would a loved one or a friend, and be patient during the incubation process of becoming. In closing, shifting your paradigm isn't an overnight thing. It's a daily choice to think differently, to believe differently, and to show up as your highest self. Think, speak, decide, and act like that version. Let me know in the comments which one of these quotes resonated with you the most. And if this video helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on self-love, healing, and transformation. I appreciate you for watching this video until the very end. I love you all, and I look forward to seeing you in a few days, and you have a wonderful day. Take care.